he did talk about Rihanna, or I think we believe it's Rihanna. So if you guys didn't listen to Drake Fear of Heights, let's look at the lyrics. So on Fear of Heights, Drake rapped. He says, "Hey, look, why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? That could never be. Gal can't run me. Better him than me. Better it's not me. I'm anti. Yes, and the sex was average with you. I'm anti because I had it with you. Okay, auntie, like your daddy's sister. Auntie, like a family picture. And I had way better bitches than you. TBH. Yeah, that man, he's still with you. He can't leave you. Y'all go on vacation. I bet it's Antigua." By the way, I don't know what's the backstory with Drake and Rihanna, but clearly, Drake, Drake is always clever with these disses. Drake overtly let y'all know on this fucking song he's talking about Rihanna. Okay? He might as well just said Fenty Beauty in this bitch. Obviously Rihanna's last album is called Anti or Anti, right? I'll show you the album cover. Anti Rihanna. Yes, this is her last album. And yes, Drake is on the song with Work. This album was actually dropped in 2016. She hasn't dropped an album since then. It was 7 years since her last album. So if you're wondering how do we know this is about Rihanna, he says, hey, look, why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? That could never be. Gal can't run me. The gal is strategically placed. If you don't know, on Instagram, Rihanna's Instagram is Bad Gal RiRi, right? Like Bad Gal RiRi. That is her Instagram. So you can see where the gal comes in, right? Even though right here they have it with a Y, but gal with a Y and gal without a Y, same thing. Gal can't run me. Again, everything is intentional with Drake. Better him than me. I got to think he's talking about A$AP Rocky. And I also got to think that he's talking about A$AP Rocky having a kid with Rihanna. I'm going to be honest with you. Remember when all the memes was going around about what Drake probably must be feeling when it was announced that she was pregnant with A$AP Rocky's kid? A lot of people felt like, yo, Drake is hurt. He's sick. He must be losing it that Rocky was the one to get her pregnant and not him. I think this is kind of answering those things, right? Why they made it sound like I'm hung up on you? That could never be. Y'all can't run me. And he's kind of making, to kind of like, bring that type of saying from like the Caribbean into like, just American colloquialism. Y'all can't run me means he's almost like alluding to maybe Rihanna's a controlling person, right? And he ain't into that, right? So that's why he then goes to Better Him Than Me, which seems to be at Rocky, but also it could be about, well, I'm glad he got you pregnant instead of me. He said, better it's not me. I'm anti, right? Which, by the way, is a clever play of words, but it's like a double and like almost, definitely a triple entendre if you kind of break it down with these lines that's going to happen. Then he says, yeah, and the sex was average with you. Now, this is definitely at Rihanna because Rihanna has a song called Sex With Me. Rihanna, Sex With Me. I know y'all know this song. This is on her last album, the same album we talking about. Look, sex with me so amazing. All this hard work, no vacation. Stay up off my Instagram, pure temptation. Hit a switch on a fake nigga like a station. So, shit, she has a song saying sex with her is amazing. Then he says, yeah, and the sex was average with you. Holy. Yeah, and I'm anti because I had it with you. Okay, auntie, like your daddy's sister. Auntie like the, he doesn't say auntie, he says auntie. Like, so in like Jamaican, how Jamaican people say aunt, they don't use the A, they just use aunt. So be like, yo, auntie, you know what I mean? Auntie, right? So he's like, auntie like a family picture. and I had way badder bitches than you, which, by the way, goes back to her Instagram name, right? Which is Bad Gal RiRi, right? Bad gal. Like, she's saying, I'm a bad gal. You know what I mean? Which, that has a double meaning, too. Bad gal is like, like a, it's like, I tried that song, Rude Girl. It's almost like a thuggish type of chick, but it's also, she's a bad chick. You get what I mean? So, he's basically he's addressing her directly. He might as well have said, fuck you, RiRi. You know what I mean? He said, I had way better bitches than you, to be honest. Right? Then, look at Rihanna's people who are like editorializing the shit on Genius. You know what they said? They say, this is not true. Check his baby mama. Hilarious. Hilarious. Why they try to get smart with Drake? And they say, yeah, that man, he's still with you. I think he's talking about A$AP Rocky. He can't leave you. Y'all go on vacation. I bet it's Antigua. Now, I don't know enough about those relationships to comment on it, but we also have to remember this is kind of what got Drake in trouble with Pusha T when he mentioned his wife, and Pusha flipped that and wilded out on Drake with it, basically saying, hey, you mentioning my wife because I got a happy relationship. I got a good family structure. You got some family issues because of your mom and your dad, and look what your baby mom says. And then he dropped the Adonis bomb, right? So you see Drake again using the same strategy, right? Basically, like, talking about the family structure of Rihanna. Like, yeah, your man with you, like, and that nigga with you, he can't leave you. Well, it looked like, I'm gonna be honest with you, for all intents and purposes, it looked like A$AP Rocky and Rihanna are happy, like, right? They look like they're happy. Like, whatever they got going on, they look like they're happy. Like, obviously they're not like tied in on some marriage shit, but they look like they're happy. They got, ain't she pregnant again? It's about to be 2 kids, whatever it is. Yeah, they're happy. And then he said, let me stop. You know what? Fuck it. Let me go. Okay. He said, what? Hey, I think B switches. Girl, you want to make me cuff you like the law. I know you a cat, but your pussy do the dog. Let me go pound for pound. Okay. Anyway, you know why this verse is also like interesting? The reason why that verse is so interesting, and I'm going to pull this up for y'all, is because something must have happened. And I don't know if Drake is only, like, he's switching up on Rihanna because of just what the public has said, or maybe they had a conversation, and maybe he don't fuck with Rihanna no more. But y'all remember this song? This is the first time he talked about, well, this song is almost like a love song to her. This was 9 years ago. By the way, I wish the song, Drake, you should have put the song on views, bro. This shit was amazing. This song is fucking amazing.
You must remember waking up in Paris with the blunt.
By the way, every line is about Rihanna on this song.
You must remember fucking me like anytime you want. What made us wanna act like we were married for 2 weeks. Now we're...
You hear me? What made us want to act like we were married for 2 weeks? Like, come on.
In California, we don't even speak.
That's a no-no.
Everyone say we look good on paper.
Woo.
You deserve...
Everyone say we look good on paper.
That action. Plus you get more paper than I do. That shit...
Damn, and 9 years ago he rapped, plus she get more paper than I do. So he's admitting 9 years ago RiRi was caking out more than him.
It attractive. Things that...
By the way, well, actually RiRi's a billionaire now. I don't know. Anyway.
That made me miss you. With Jen and Melissa.
Say hi, Em.
Tell the squad I said, what up, girl? Look at me.
Jen and Melissa is like Rihanna's best friends.
That's what I used.
You hear a voice note on this? It's actually the voice of Rihanna.
Be shy.
Like a little love song to Rihanna. Clearly love Rihanna. We seen like him at the Emmys. What was it, Emmys or the ESPYs or some shit? What was that? Drake Rihanna award show. And yo, I ain't gonna lie, like they were giving vibes. I ain't gonna lie. You know, a lot of people were always speculating that, you know, maybe Drake was just in a whole phase, fucking all the bitches, and he was gonna come back to Rihanna. But yeah, they were a thing. They were a thing. You know what I mean? Obviously, we all love songs like Work and What's My Name, and you know, songs like Take Care, and you know, and shit. Even a lot of his speech was about it was about Rihanna.
Some artists need to play a character.
Right? You're going to hear him.
This woman has surpassed all competition while still being the same girl from Barbados,
Yep.
surrounded by the same friends, speaking with the same accent, and never missing a crop over unless it's to come perform at OVO Fest, which we appreciate.
Yeah. See, so yeah, he was rocking with her. Now, by the way, after he dropped that song, again, we don't know what happened, but he went bad on Rihanna. But Rihanna's choreographer posted this picture, and it's a picture from this interaction. I think Drake goes in for the kiss, and I think they just happened to fuck up. A lot of people took it as, Drake got curved, but I don't think it's that.
Recipient of the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award for 2016.
Here we go.
Rihanna.
So he goes in. You gonna go for the kiss? Here we go. Look, see, he goes in, hands out. She's holding on to the trophy, and I think maybe he was going for the lips. She gave him the cheek. Okay, she's like, all right, nigga, don't fuck up the makeup now. Don't fuck up the makeup. Do not fuck up the Fenty. Does the Fenty have like lipstick? Don't fuck it up. And, obviously, the internet gonna have fun with that. Clearly, Drake was fucking the shit out of her at one point. So, okay, cool. She didn't kiss you on stage, but shit, if I'm fucking her, I don't care. Right? But they clearly was in love at one point. Drake violating her now. And that's why you have you can look at this girl. Her name is Paris Gobel. She posted this, kind of just showing that Drake was getting curved. But apparently she's like Rihanna's, what do you call it again? Choreographer. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, you can see? This is them practicing some shit. Okay, that's some Nicki Minaj shit they're listening to though, but you can see. She's the one who probably did the choreography for Rihanna at the Super Bowl. Oh, that's dope, right? Ooh, look at him. I guess she's playing the part of Rihanna, and these are the backup dancers. Too much money on this bumbo clout. They need some females, man. What the bumbo? Too many niggas in this bitch. What the hell? Actually, it's all niggas. What the fuck? Anyway, so yeah, that is like one of the fallouts. I'm gonna investigate why the hell, right? Why the hell has Drake just kind of dissed her like that? That's kind of like odd and like just random. I would love to know why. I would absolutely love to know why. Okay, let me see what else. Give me a second, Chad. Okay. Drake wasn't